Good morning, everyone. In today's environmental psychology lecture, we will be looking at the retail sector, specifically focusing on the highly calculated spatial design of the modern supermarket. You might think you make independent choices when you buy your groceries, but every inch of a supermarket is engineered to manipulate your behavior. Let's begin at the entrance. The space just inside the main doors is known in the retail industry as the decompression zone. This is where you adjust to the lighting, the temperature, and the sounds of the store. You'll notice that you are almost always immediately greeted by the fruit and vegetable section. Now, this isn't for your convenience. In fact, soft fruit is easily crushed if put at the bottom of a trolley. Rather, seeing brightly colored, natural products right away creates an overriding sense of freshness, which tricks the brain into feeling positive about the entire store. Let's move on to how you navigate the space. Supermarket planners know exactly what you need to buy. Essential, everyday goods, often referred to as destination items, like milk, bread, and eggs, are never placed near the entrance. Instead, they are strategically positioned right at the back of the building. This forces you to walk past thousands of other tempting products just to get your basic necessities. Furthermore, you'll notice that the central aisles are incredibly long. While it might seem logical to have breaks in the shelving so you can cross over to the next aisle, designers deliberately avoid this. By using unbroken aisles, they effectively trap you, making it highly inconvenient for you to alter your route. You are forced to walk past the entire display of goods. Another crucial element of retail psychology is sensory marketing. What you hear and smell dictates how you shop. Take the background music, for instance. You might assume they play popular songs to keep you entertained, but the actual genre doesn't matter much. What matters is the tempo. Studies show that playing music with a slow rhythm subconsciously causes shoppers to walk more slowly, meaning they spend more time looking at the shelves and consequently spend more money. Smell is equally powerful. Have you ever noticed the smell of fresh baking as you walk around? Often the bakery isn't actually baking from scratch, they are simply heating pre-made dough, or worse, pumping artificial scents through the ventilation system. These specific smells are chosen not just to make you hungry, but because they are scientifically proven to trigger pleasant memories, putting shoppers in a relaxed, nostalgic state of mind where they are less worried about their budget. Now, let's look at shelf placement. The retail mantra is eye level is buy level. The most profitable premium brands are always positioned exactly at the eye level of an average adult. Conversely, cheaper store brand items are usually hidden away on the bottom shelves. However, there is a sinister exception to this rule. Sugary cereals and brightly colored sweets are placed specifically on the lower shelves. This isn't because they are cheap, but because that is the exact eye level of children who will then demand these items from their parents. Pricing also plays psychological tricks. We are all familiar with items priced at £4.99 instead of £5. While you might think this is simply to make the item look cheaper, psychologists argue it serves a deeper function. Buying unnecessary items creates cognitive dissonance, but the fractionally cheaper price actively reduces the consumer's guilt, making it much easier to justify the purchase to themselves. Finally, let's consider the checkout and the overall environment. You've finished your shopping, but while you wait in the queue, you are surrounded by chocolates, chewing gum, and magazines. You didn't write these on your shopping list, but this area is optimized for impulse buying, targeting shoppers who are tired and suffering from decision fatigue. To keep you in this shopping trance, the physical building itself plays a role. Have you ever wondered why you can never see outside? Supermarkets almost completely lack windows. If you can't see the sun going down or the weather changing, you completely lose your sense of time, which prevents you from feeling rushed to leave. Looking ahead, the manipulation is only getting more sophisticated. Currently, stores use loyalty cards to track what you buy. However, in the near future, supermarkets plan to utilize facial recognition and advanced digital cameras, not just for security, but to accurately monitor the focus of shoppers, tracking exactly what your eyes look at and for how long before you even reach out to touch a product.